Hey, what's up YouTube? This is CJ. Welcome back to the channel. For anyone that's new or if you just stumbled across this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you stay up to date for all my random live streams, videos, content, and all that good stuff. You can also slide over to Instagram. Follow me at CJ's Aquariums for that exclusive, quick updates that I do on there a little more frequently than my YouTube channel. But without further delay, big day today. Very, very big day today. This is going to be the day before the grand opening of Woodland Aquatics. Now, Woodland Aquatics is taking over Aquatica, which was at the same location, owned by a different guy. He shut it down about 2 months ago or so and pretty much killed out any LFSs. This is the only local LFS in Louisville that's saltwater only. So this is awesome, awesome, awesome for these guys to be reopening the store, rebranding it, doing it bigger and better. So we're going to go through, do a quick store tour, give you guys the down and dirty quick interview, and hopefully get you guys as excited as I am to finally have a local LFS opening again, man. So hey, big day. Let's go ahead and get to it. All right, so here we go, guys. Exclusive look at Woodland Aquatics. New owners, new store. So I'm introduce these guys.
I'm Alex.
All right.
I'm Jeff.
How long you guys been doing it?
I've been in the hobby about 8 years. Started with just like a little 75-gallon tank, and it grew from there, and I started growing a bunch of zoas, and then it grew into a frag tank, and I was able to sell some stuff. And then Chris came by my house a couple times and bought some frags and stuff, and just grew and grew and grew, and it was always kind of a pipe dream. And then I met Jeff through frag swaps and stuff, and was able to buy some corals from him wholesale, and he had good quality products. We created a really good relationship, and then kind of the rest is history, kind of a pipe dream for me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Really, it was just a hobby that turned out of control. That's where it all started, just something you find that you love and you have a passion for, and it's definitely a thing within the reefing hobby. And so it started out really, coral is what I think is the main draw, the main interest.
Yeah. And
like I said, just kind of got crazy from there. Started out with 1 tank, then 2 tanks, and 3, and
multi-tanks.
Yeah, now it's like a couple thousand gallons
oh,
total setup, and so it's what we love doing, and I think that's what's the compliment, between both of us is just you don't think of it as work, you don't think of it as something to do because you need to do it. You do it because you love it,
right? And
I think that's what makes a difference. And we can sit here and talk all day, all night, whatever it is about the hobby, and I think that's what it's about.
That's
I
awesome.
used to joke around in the beginning and say that I was just supplying my addiction.
Yeah.
And I would go to the local stores,
right?
And trade in some frags, and then they'd say, oh man, like you grow this for a living? Nah, man, I'm just supplying an addiction.
Man,
so getting my salt and getting other frags and corals and just being able to capitalize on, like what do I want and grow and keep and farm and things like that, So
it's always like, what's that next piece too? You get a shipment that comes in, you get something that turns brown. It might be a rainbow color 6 months or a year from now.
Right.
So it's just like what's going to be inside that next box. It's just that chase, and now with what the hobby's turned into, it's like, what can you do to aquaculture? And I think that's what we've shifted towards now, is not just acquiring pieces, but to actually grow them out. And that's been a transition now with Indonesia shut down and stuff. And so, I mean,
I'm glad
it's a complete business model change.
I'm glad you mentioned that, man, because I tell you what, with the climate right now in the hobby, some people may think, hey, these guys is crazy opening a store right in the middle of all the chaos. What's y'all's thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, I think that Indonesia will eventually come back. It's just going to kind of be one of those things where we have to let them work out their issues over there. But until then, we're going to get the healthiest specimens that we can and try to give what we can give back to the community and get the customers what they want. There's some things we won't be able to get, but it takes a little bit of time, and maybe that stuff will come full circle.
And what's nice, too, a lot of the pieces that we'll carry here, they're all aquaculture.
Right.
They're from the Evansville location, and we've been growing them for years and years. And so
that's awesome.
That's
self-sustaining.
Nice too, because you walk in somewhere, you don't know if it's been freshly cut. You don't know if it's just got shipped in the day before.
Right.
Not all of the pieces, but a lot of the pieces have been with us for a long, long time.
That's good. Hardy corals and hardy.
But you talked about being excited and getting in new shipments and stuff. We received in probably 16 boxes this week. And as soon as we got them from the airport and we got them here, I mean, it was the first thing that we all want to do was just like get a knife, cut it open, like, ooh,
see
like,
what it is.
Look at the fish, you know, flip it upside down. So like, even though I've been in this hobby for going on over 8 years, like I'm still just as excited. Like I got a little goosebump right now, but like I'm still just as excited as day one to receive that tang, to see like what difference is he than the other one, or like, you know, how healthy is he when he came in, like is he already eating, like, you know, and just having the mindset of like, what can I do to help this animal survive in captivity?
Yeah,
you know.
That's awesome, man. Hey, I'm excited. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I was happy to come over here and get a look at it, man, because when the store shut down, it hurt. You know what I'm saying? So are you guys gonna still have tanks at home, or is work now gonna be you guys tanks? Does the wives reclaim the houses? I mean, what's gonna be the home life now that you're store owners?
You answer first.
So as of right now, it was such like a burden lifted off my shoulders to get all that out of the house. And to be 100% honest, like my wife said this morning before I came, she said, I just got the electric bill. And she was like, do you realize it went down $240 from last month? I'm like, wow. So I still have reminiscences in the basement, things that still need to move and get out of there. But I think eventually it's going to come down to my personal favorite, which will probably be a 180. And just kind of like put it in a little office in the corner and just like only pick those nice cherry pieces that I like to put in my tank at home, and just make sure that it's, you know, learn everything that I didn't learn in the beginning. You know, I'm gonna dip coral, and I'm gonna quarantine my fish, and I'm gonna make sure that I only put in what I want. Like we always have that nasty pally that we put in that grew everywhere. We're like, oh man,
don't do that no more.
Star polyp that grew all over our rock or whatever. So, you know, learn from my mistakes and get a nice, posh, clean tank, you know,
at home.
I've been answering to this at home, and that is, when are you going to pay more attention to the home tank? Matt and others can vouch for that. It's like every extra minute has gone into the Evansville location. It's gone into here. It's gone to online. It's gone to other things. But I feel like once this place opens, then I can get back to the focus of enjoying it. Because not that it's not enjoying right now, but it's just, you know, you got to be focused on trying to. Yeah,
it's the business aspect of it too. You know, you gotta. I mean, you guys are business owners now, so
it's a different mindset. So I still, my whole reason in doing this was to enjoy the hobby. I don't want to get away from that. So, and part of that, and we talk about this all the time, is just getting to talk with customers who come in. And getting to help them the best that we can from what we learn, and not make the same mistakes that we make. You know, and that means a lot.
That's awesome.
So, like with him doing a lot of the business aspects of it, and then me kind of being here in the front ground and doing everything, like our relationship complements each other a lot.
That's
to where
awesome.
You know, like he's kind of the behind the scenes guy and does everything, and then like I go to the frag shops and like get out here with the customers and kind of run my mouth, so to speak, and stuff like that. So
that's awesome, man. Well, I'll tell you what, hey, it gives you guys a glimpse. New store owners, man, 2 genuine guys, basement guys, love the hobby, and apparently, hey, we got a good thing going here. So let's talk a little bit more about what the store is going to have to offer, because this is not only going to be a livestock store, it's also going to be all kinds of equipment, products, all those kind of things. And from what I can see, looking around, looks a little different as far as the products they're carrying as opposed to the former store when it was underneath Aquatica. So I guess let's talk a little bit more about what you're going to cover. I mean, looks like everything from what I can see.
In the beginning, we talked about, and I put online a bunch, that we wanted to be like their one-stop coral shop. So no matter what it is, if it's salt, sand from the base of the aquarium all the way to the top of the aquarium where there's flow, and then into the filtration where you got like skimmers and your pumps that return and filter socks, or if there's any kind of additives or anything like that, then, you know, we're going to try to carry as much as we possibly can. I mean, obviously we're not millionaires, we can't carry everything, but you know, we'll definitely try to gear towards what the public wants here and what we see move the fastest. So, you know, first and foremost, like if you come in the store, we don't have what you want or have what you need, get with us. We'll find an alternative for you for the time, or we'll get in what you need. or what you want for your aquarium.
So y'all can order too. So that's
Yeah.
that's awesome. Any big products you carrying that's common now? Because I noticed I walked in, seen a big section of Fritz over there,
Yeah.
which wasn't here before. Anything else?
Just really try to hit all the different price points. You know,
Okay.
you get every level of hobbyist of interest. You know, like Alex said, you know, it may not make sense for us to carry, you know, 5 or 6 of the $700 or $800 lights and try and guess what color you want, what
Right.
model you want, what
Right.
brand you want. We can get them. We may have some,
Right.
but we want to try to hit all different price points. You
Yeah.
can get a
I see J
$60,
Bowles.
$70
Yeah.
power
Right.
head, or you can spend $300 or $400 on one.
That's awesome.
Either one's going to still move water,
Right.
But it's up to the buyer what they want to spend and how
Right.
much they're wanting to spend. And so that's what we're going to try to cater towards, is to make good price points on different brands that still do the same function with really accomplishing the same goal. So
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I see y'all. Hey, skimmers, pumps,
Yep.
lights, filtration stuff, hell, test kits, dosing stuff. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything else you can need.
Right.
You all have. I seen some Apex stuff too up there too, right?
Yeah.
So y'all got
Yeah.
controllers.
Some of that. Yep.
So, hell,
Yeah, I mean, being hobbyists ourselves, we kind of know, you know, the items that we want to have in our own personal tanks, and we see what has succeeded for us and worked for us, so we know how to kind of gear towards what we need and what we like in our own systems. And we like to try to carry products that we would use in our own personal tanks, so that way we can say we have experience with this pump or this heater
Right.
or whatever.
Yes.
Or, you know, it's more beneficial to have a DC power head, because yeah, you can buy one that's a little bit too big for your tank, but if you
Yep.
want to add on, say, a reactor or something
Right.
like that later on, then by all means you can just crank the pump up a little bit more. You're not set to one set, you know, flow.
okay, I
So-
got you. Well, let me ask you this from a customer's perspective. I'll make sure, because the people watching may be asking these same questions. How you doing as far as like warranties and refunds, all that stuff when it comes to equipment? Is it manufacturer stuff? Are you all doing anything in store, or?
We like, again, part of picking what brands we wanted to carry. A lot
Yeah.
of them, like Simplicity,
Yeah.
pump skimmers, they're gonna have 3-year warranties on them.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's prorated on some of the parts, but it's still 3 years. I mean,
That's a long
for
time.
something electronical that
Yeah.
you know is gonna potentially have issues. I mean, that's a good peace of mind, and so
Right.
we're gonna honor the manufacturer warranty on stuff like that. But
Okay. Yeah, that's
as
awesome.
much as we can. So
That's awesome.
Any of the stuff like Apex or Ecotech or anything like that that has a manufacturer's warranty,
Yep.
you know, first and foremost, if you have an issue, then you'll bring it to us, and then
Right.
we would contact our rep and say, hey, what do we do in this situation?
Right.
And when he says, hey man, just go in and replace the power supply,
Right.
then maybe that's a situation where we open a new one up, we replace the power supply because the rep said to,
Yep.
and then
Get another
after
from them.
we replace
Right.
the power supply, they'll send us a new one out,
Right.
and then, you know, just pretty much whatever gets you back on the road and running up with your tank again,
Yep.
because we know we have a lot of money invested in these tanks,
Right.
and the last thing we want to do is for you to be in a bind on the end of a weekend or the beginning of the week and say, what am I going to do? I'm going to lose everything.
Right.
Like, you know.
Yeah, can't have that happening, man.
Right.
That's awesome. Well, hey, it looks good, man. I know where I can come and get everything I need now. So,
and I think one thing too with the dry goods, something that we try to focus on, because a lot of these have manufacturer restricted pricing. That's
right,
normal that you
right,
gotta go by.
right.
But we know that we want to be competitive with online, because that's what a lot of the
Yes.
game has changed
Yeah.
to. Everybody, it's easy to get on your phone,
Right.
order something, have it there a couple days. Now, you don't necessarily get the video on how to use it or how to, you know, what to do with it, but that's where we can help out, is
Right.
hopefully you can get it here. We're online competitive,
Yeah.
and we can show you how to use it.
Yeah.
So,
And then
you know,
plus, y'all got a bunch of tanks in here. Who knows? You got some of this equipment running on it. That's the best way too.
Yep.
So, okay, that's awesome, man. You know, I did a video on this store when it was underneath Aquatica before, and they have completely revamped and moved things around. This is one of the display sections here for corals. There's tanks behind me with fish and all those things. So I guess the number one question is, what are you guys gonna cover in the store or carry in the store? I see a lot of stuff in here, a lot of stuff.
I'd say our specialty and what we are known for and what we will be known for is going to be coral.
Okay.
That's going to be the heart of what we are and where we started with. We're going to carry. We looked at the dry goods. We're going to carry all the one-stop shop dry goods. We're going to have the fish, the inverts,
Okay.
all the great selection from all that.
Yeah.
But coral will be the selection to come forward and see.
Okay. Hey, cool. Is it all, or are you guys going to be more SPS, or just mixed, or a little bit for everybody, a little of everything?
A little of everything. Alex was a ZOA guy. I was the SPS acro guy. So again, perfect complement to bring together what we've been growing out, what we've acquired, and so again, whether it's shipping or here locally, that's what we've been doing for a long time, and so. It's just nice to have it in a retail front location to where people can come in and
look at it
and see it and just enjoy it with us.
Hey, I don't know if you guys caught that. He said shipping. That's right. He said shipping. So that's number one question. Everybody always asks, hey, I'm far away. CJ, do they ship? Yes, they do. So where can you go? Where do you go to get the information?
WhitlandAquatics.com.
Okay.
We got all of our stuff listed on there. You can get it on there, check out. We ship every week, so it's again that's another kind of arm of what we're working on. But it's what we'll have here in the store is going to be
the what you see, what you get. Y'all got that? Okay.
It's going to be a portion of it. Obviously, Evans will have the stuff as well, but. And these tanks are new, so you're not going to see everything here at first. We're gonna grow into it.
Right.
But between the two locations, I mean,
that's awesome.
We got a lot of stuff. So
just because we're like a fully established store and we've been in the hobby so long, we know that there's aspects of all different kind of reefers. Like we know there's people that are afraid of zoas because there's paletoxin.
Right.
And then we know that there's people who don't really mind paletoxin in their tank because they respect it. They know how to deal with that.
Right.
And then we also respect the price point of being like, hey man, I can only afford a $5 frag.
Right.
Or something like that. And that's fine. Not all of our frags are $5-10.
Right.
We have some that are going to be 300-400 big fat nice little Sonys and but to hit a broad spectrum of things. I mean, softies, anything you can think of. I mean, toadstools, zoas, any kind of mushrooms, low-end mushrooms, high-end mushrooms, juggernauts, OG bounces, whatever you can think of. And then when it comes into more of the LPS, we're looking at any of the acanthophylias or scolies or symphilias or wilsones or anything like that. And then your harder corals, we're looking at Montes and SPS. And when it comes to SPS, not just acros, like millies and
I love millies.
And I know you're a big millie guy.
Yeah, I like millies. Yeah.
Like whenever those millies stretch out,
you can't
wave, and I love
you can't
those.
beat it, man. That's awesome, man. You said those price points because one of the number one things I noticed with the bands is prices skyrocketing. And you said you're gonna have corals, you're gonna have sections of corals in here, $10, $15, and
that's because we're aquaculture. I mean, we're growing them in house, and we're being able to, really fine tune that system. Like when you look around our shop, you'll notice that our SPS tank is totally separate from everything.
Right.
So when we get in shipments, we're going to treat and make sure that we don't have AEFW, we don't have black bugs, we don't have red bugs, we don't have anything like that. If we get a little bit of STN, RTN, we're going to go right to the source and say why. We're going to send off the ICP, the Triton test, and we're going to say what is going on in this system. Let's tweak it. Let's figure out what's going on. We're not afraid to spend a little bit of money to get that coral just thriving and get to where it needs to be.
And we want it to be right. Like you look at the SPS tank, brand new tank. It's empty. Why is it empty? Because it's not ready yet. You're not going to chop something up, throw it in there, try to blow it out on opening weekend, and hope it
hope it lives.
It ain't going to do that.
So that's awesome, man.
I would love to bring some of the heat that we have that we've been growing out, but it'll come in time. And so we just, like Alex said, just try to do it the right way.
Man, that's awesome you said that, because in the hobby everyone says, hey, slow and steady is the best thing, and everyone assumes the LFSs are not doing that. Well, it's amazing. Some of them ain't, but it's amazing hearing you guys treat this. Y'all treating this like
he's had to contain me all week because I'm like, he's like, what's wrong? I'm like, man, same thing. It's like I can't bring everything I want to bring. I can't put in the tanks everything I want to. I can't show the whole picture. I want to talk industry names, things we ship out on a weekly basis. Everybody wants the Orange Passion. I mean, it's a classic. It holds its color, it holds its value. It's one of those corals that, I mean, for every at least 1 and 2 or 3 orders we ship out, it's got an Orange Passion in it. Another one is the Jason Fox. I I just lost the name of it.
Solar Flare.
Solar Flare.
Solar Flare. Okay.
You don't see that around too much.
I haven't seen that one.
Around
Yeah.
too much. We got a really nice strand of it. We've been growing out for multiple years.
Wow. Okay.
And, that's another one that.
So y'all got
that's
some.
been good for
Y'all got
us.
some
So,
stuff down there. What about Euphilia? I'm a big Euphilia fan too. I know that's the biggest problem with the endo band. So, do we have any, or is that going to be something y'all growing and
You're still
kind
going
of?
to get the same ones from Australia. You know.
Okay.
Now Australia knows how much gold torches go. For
Yeah,
in the
so
States,
now,
so
yeah.
they suddenly raise the price.
He has 8 foot by 4 foot runs in his basement.
Yes.
And I turned the corner and I looked at his Euphilia tank,
Is that
and my mind was blown. I mean,
packed
it
with-
was
Oh,
like
yeah.
an acre of,
Oh, yeah.
of torches. I was just like, oh my
Okay,
God.
so they're there. So we got them. We got them. They just, you know.
Yeah.
So okay, good. At least we know we're here. At least they're in the state.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. So let me ask you this then. You know, if a lot of the stuff is down there and people want it, you all gonna have something here to where they could still look at it and get it, or you all transport it to the store maybe, or do they got to ship it, or is that an option?
The website represents us,
Right.
you know, together, and so you can get on the website, you can make your order. Don't matter to the buyer where it's going to ship from. We're going to figure that part out.
Okay.
As far as supplying, both stores going to be fully stocked.
Right.
We'll move stuff over here as it's
As it's ready.
for it.
Right.
But we got. I mean, this thing will be. It's going to be
Never
packed.
gonna be a
It's gonna
shortage. Never gonna come in here and be like,
Yeah,
oh,
no, it's
they ran
packed.
out. Yeah.
So-
Okay.
Like I
All
said
right.
earlier, you know, we're a friendship as well as a business partnership. So, you know, we're an understanding as well that, like, you know, if Evansville needs Zoas and we have Zoas, then some of those are going to go there. Or if, you know, Louisville needs SBS and we need SBS, they're going to come here. So, you know, they'll be transported by hand, you know, from store to store as on an as needed basis.
Okay. Yeah.
But we've also talked about like doing grow outs too.
Yeah.
So, you know, we have some higher end pieces here, and I'm going to send some of those to Evansville as a backup, and then he has his SBS.
Right.
They're going to come here.
You can, and you can bank. You can bank. Y'all got 2 different places to bank corals. That's awesome, man.
So if you come to the
That's
store
awesome.
and something's not for sale,
Yeah.
it's not for sale because it will be for sale one day.
Right.
So
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Well, we got shipping now that's going to be available. 2 different locations, ton of corals. You know, and pretty much a endless inventory is what it sounds like. So, hey, make sure you guys come out and check it out tomorrow at the grand opening.
Wednesday, Thursday, 12 to 7. Friday, Saturday, 11 to 8.
Okay.
Sunday, 12 to 7.
Okay. So
and
good.
then our grand opening is actually going to be the entire weekend.
Yeah.
So we're going to be open this weekend for the first time, September the 14th and 15th,
Yep.
Saturday and Sunday,
Yep.
from 11 o'clock to 8 o'clock. While supplies last, we have those orange Fritz glasses that
Yep.
were given to us by our good buddy Jacob Blankenship. We gave Chris a pair
There you
for coming
go.
out. I
Well-
want to give you a big shout out for
There you
coming
go.
out here on your
Hey.
birthday, man.
Yeah, that's my birthday today.
Friday
Friday
13th.
Friday 13th. I was born on Friday 13th, so I think it's supposed to be good luck or something. I don't know.
Gotta be
Or bad luck. What's
But I know. We'll see. You all do house services too, or
Residential and business. Yeah.
residential and business. So if you guys got questions or need help with that,
Yep.
you contract these guys. So hey,
We'll be able to do aquarium setups. We'll be able to do installs.
Yeah.
We'll be able to do maintenance, and then any kind of like programming stuff. When it comes to like your Apex, your Ecotech lights, your AI, or
Mm-hmm. Yep.
something like that. Like I said, we have a lot of good business partnerships throughout the industry. Hey man,
I
let's
get you.
get this worked out.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I tell you what, hey, I can stay here all day, but these guys got a lot of work to do getting ready for the store opening tomorrow. So do me a favor. Anyone that's watching this video, if we missed out on something or you got a question or comment for these guys, they'll be watching too. Drop it in the comments below. And hey, they may answer you or I can find out the answer for you. And I tell you what, I'm looking forward to coming back. I think we can maybe do this again, maybe in a few weeks. Get
that
you guys,
SBS tank up over
yeah, get you guys settled in, and you know, because there's a lot more questions, man. I know a lot of people may want to know more, so
Yeah, we're
we'll go
going
from
to
there.
have a whole array of rock flower anemones.
Oh yeah,
Regular anemones.
oh man,
We carry the Carib Sea Life Rock. There's a whole bunch of
Yeah.
a whole array of stuff we haven't even touched on.
hey, well, hey, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys like, comment, subscribe. You guys keep doing what y'all do. Y'all be easy and happy reefing. Hey, thanks guys. See you later. See y'all later, man. All right, good job.